What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am Toy Addict 17, and on today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Batman Arkham Asylum Batman figure by McFarlane Toys. This figure already looks pretty cool in the packaging, so with that being said, let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, he comes in the same standard packaging, nice window case, showcasing the figure and all his accessories. It says McFarlane Toys at the top, DC Multiverse at the bottom. It also says Batman. On the side, it has this DC Multiverse logo at the top. It says Batman Arkham Asylum. If I look in the back, you're going to see a nice image of Batman from the Arkham Asylum games. If I move the packaging close, you can see an image of the rest of the figures from this line. Okay? Nothing much on this side, just says Batman and DC Multiverse. That's the packaging. So now, let's take a look at the figure. Okay, you guys, before we take a look at the Batman figure, I wanted to take a look at some of the accessories he comes with. He comes with some similar accessories that come with the rest of these figures, but you know, he has some new ones, a lot more accessories than the Joker had. So let's take a closer look. First thing he comes with is, you know, the same display base that comes with all these figures. You know, I'm not a real big fan of this, but again, he does come with these. Again, black plastic, has the peg in which you could display the figure. It says DC at the bottom. All right. Next thing he comes with is this trading card, like all the other figures. Image of Batman from the Arkham Asylum games. It says Batman Arkham Asylum at the bottom. If you look in the back here, it has a nice little bio in which you could read. You can pause this video if you want to read that. Okay. All right. Some of the new things he has here is this grapple launcher. That looks really, really cool. Nice silver dry brush with some black. Nice sculpted detail. So you guys can see. Really, really cool. On the back, same thing. Nice sculpted detail. I might display him with this. He looks pretty cool. Okay. And next thing he comes with is this bomb canister. Looking pretty cool as well. Again, some silver here, some black, some hints of gold. It's like a little black at the top. Really, really nice. Let me focus my camera so you guys can see that better. Looks really, really cool. All right. He comes with two batarangs. First one is the folded one. And all these accessories, they all have, you know, similar colors. Again, silver brush with silver dry brush with some black. Nice sculpted detail on this one. Looks really cool. All right. And here's the open one. Looking really cool as well. If you want to display them with the batarangs, this is really cool. Like these. It's that side. Let me fix it so you can see it better. All right. Okay, you guys. So that's the accessories. Again, it's not a lot of accessories. And, you know, if I could replace any, I'd probably replace these two, you know, especially this one. I'm not a fan of the display base. But, yeah, that's what it comes with. That's what he comes with. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the figure. Okay, you guys. So, here's the Batman figure out of the packaging. Looking really cool with some nice sculpted detail all over the armor. The head sculpt looks great. So, with that being said, let's look at the head sculpt first. Zoom this a little closer so you guys can see. You can see the head sculpt looks really, really cool. Nice wrinkles for the cowl here. The eyes look kind of funny, but, you know, nothing too crazy where it's a deal breaker for me. It looks really cool. The ears are nice and pointy and long. Face sculpt and flesh tone look really cool. Look really, really nice. Zoom in a little closer so you guys can see it better. Looking really, really cool. See all that sculpted detail you see these lines right here look really nice. And I know it may seem like I never complain about these DC Multiverse figures, but if you guys can remember those Multiverse figures we were getting before Todd McFarlane or McFarlane Toys got the licensing for these DC figures, you will learn to appreciate these figures so much. And I always give the example of the BVS Wonder Woman. That thing was hideous. So, yeah, this is definitely an upgrade from what from what we've gotten in the past. So, all right, enough about that. So, again, as you can see, nice sculpted detail here. You see the nice bat symbol, nice and centered on his chest, nice and sculpted. Let me zoom in there so you guys can see it closer. Focus, make sure my camera is focused. Looking really, really cool. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with this figure. And the good thing is like, it's really articulated compared to like the DC Collectibles Batman figures that we've gotten. I mean, those are pretty cool as well. But this one, I mean, the articulation ain't great. But, you know, again, compared to the DC Multiverse and a lot of the DC Collectibles, they are more articulated. Nice little, you know, these little holes here look pretty cool. Indicating, you know, like this all this armor stuff here. And like maybe these are like drilled in. I don't know. Only Bruce Wayne knows. But again, they look really cool. Nice sculpted material here. See this like mesh material here. Looking really awesome. Awesome. Belt buckle looks really, really cool. Not belt buckle. Oh my goodness. Utility belt. Where's my brain today? But this looks really nice and painted. Really cool too. Nice gold with some black mixed in. Some black wash mixed in there. Some silver. Let me show you that. That's pretty awesome. Look at this detail right here. Really cool, guys. Yeah, this looks really, really cool. Nice dry silver brush for the gauntlets here. Some hints of silver. Same thing for the gloves here. You see the knuckles look really cool as well. Awesome. And that's on both sides. I don't see any paint defects on this figure. Again, McFarlane Toys, with this line of figures, they've been doing a fantastic job with the paint apps. There's like no defects on the ones I've had. All the ones I've purchased have been like perfect. There's nothing I've seen that makes me think like, oh, I should just get another one or anything. These are great. Really cool. Legs look sculpted really nice. Nice line here. Knees look dope. Boots. Again, nice silver dry brush paint with some black. These pieces right here look really awesome. Shin guards. Really, really cool. Boots look great as well. Nice straps here. Some little, you know, I don't know, some sculpted detail here. Looking really cool. Sorry guys, I just lose train of thought sometimes. And he has threads under the bottoms. He does have pegos as well. Looking really cool. All right, make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's look at this cape. Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see this cape. Looking really, really cool as well. You're gonna hear me say really, really cool a lot because again, I'm really happy with this line of figures, especially the DC Multiverse ones. You know, kind of get upset when you see other companies doing such a good job, either with articulation or paint. And this right here, look at this. It's great. I mean, DC Collectibles, DC Direct, I mean, whatever, you know, I think they're DC Direct now. They do a really good job with their figures as far as sculpt. And, you know, sometimes the paint apps are good. But again, you know, McFarlane Toys, they're known to like have some really detailed figures. And, you know, he didn't skip a beat here. I mean, I think he did an awesome job. Or, well, the company at least, you know. Really cool. See the cape kind of just flows, you know, it drops down here. Looking really awesome. Back of the head looks cool. If I lift the cape up, see more of that sculpted detail in the back. Zoom in a little so you guys can see that. Nice sculpted lines in the back. Nice muscle definition for the back. Belt sculpted really nicely there. Nice straps for the boots. Or the, you know, the shin guards that he has. Really, really cool. Yeah, this is a really, really nice looking figure. Really nice looking figure. I'm really happy with this. It's definitely going to look great with the Joker, which is definitely my favorite one of this, you know, of this DC Multiverse line for right now. It's the one that holds the top spot. And this is going to look really cool with him. So, you know, while we're here, let's take a look at his articulation. I did play with him for a little bit. His articulation is okay. It's not the greatest articulation, but, you know, he does have it. So we'll start with the head first. As you can see, his head does move side to side. All right. He does had some head tilting here. Nice range here. Pretty cool. And if I move to the front, he doesn't look down as much, which I wish he did. Because, you know, we could put him in that brooding type pose. He looks up a fair amount, which is okay, which is pretty cool. I'm actually happy with that. All right. Now, he does have a butterfly joint in there. You may have to, like, there's a certain way you have to do it. I mean, this piece right here of the cape doesn't hinder the articulation. Okay, so, you know, he does have a butterfly joint in here. As you can see, it does move side to side. You can move it up and down. This part right here kind of hinders the up and down movement, but not so much. You know, I mean, I guess you got to find like a way to do it. So, but it does move up and down. It does move side to side. His hand can go, maybe if I, let's see. I don't know if that was a 360, but you can move it, try to attempt to move it 360. I don't consider that a 360. But again, this piece right here is going to kind of hinder some of the articulation. He does have a bicep swivel in there, right, which is pretty cool. This was my biggest disappointing part of the articulation. He has single jointed elbows, which I'm really disappointed in because most of these figures that have come out of all had, I mean, minus the Hellbat Batman armor suit and the Superman Unchained, those I believe had single jointed elbows as well. But you can understand those are pretty big. But, you know, this Batman, I wish he had double jointed elbows, which he doesn't, which pretty sucks. Sucks a lot. His hands do rotate. They do move up and down. They do move side to side, depending on how you move it. All right. It does have a diaphragm joint there. You know, it does pivot a little bit. It does move around. As you can see, you can pivot it to the side. You can move it upwards, back just a little. Yeah, he does have a waist swivel in there. It crunches up that much and back a little. All right. His hip joints move out pretty far, which is really cool. I'll show you. He does the Van Damme split, which is really, really cool. All right. He doesn't have an upper thigh cut, but he does have double jointed knees, which is really cool. And again, it makes, you know, gets me really upset that we didn't get double jointed elbows, but we got double jointed knees. Like, I would have loved to have double jointed elbows on this figure. All right. No calf rotation here. Now his ankles move up. Nice, you know, nice range up here. This piece right here doesn't hinder the articulation on that. They do move down. They do move side to side. He does have ankle pivot, which is really cool. All right, guys. Again, not a lot of articulation on this figure. Not the articulation that you want. There is some, but you know, again, you know, I wish he had the double jointed elbows, and you know, I've heard people mention that you know they were hoping that when this line came out that you know maybe we got cloth capes, but yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the plastic, you know, the rubber here. I'm okay with that. But, you know, like sometimes with like figures, like, you know, the sculpting is nice, but sometimes, you know, especially for those that like to take photographies, a lot of the sculpting right here, like things like this, they hinder articulation, you know. And Batman, again, just like the Joker, he's one of those characters you want, if you want to take, you know, pictures of, you want to pose them in like dynamic poses and, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, but overall, I mean, I'm okay with this figure. Again, a big improvement from the DC Multiverse figures we got before, you know, McFarlane Toys took over or got the licensing for them. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, you guys, so that was my review of the Batman Arkham Asylum figure by McFarlane Toys. And what can I say? This figure looks freaking awesome. I love the sculpt on this figure. The paint apps are on point. I had some complaints, as you know, I do have complaints. I don't always like everything about these figures. Not all these figures are, you know, perfect. But, you know, I'm not a fan of the, you know, the display base. I was never a fan of those anyways. They're too small. I'm not a fan of those. The trading cards are pretty cool. I like the trading cards, but, you know, I wish they would have gave us more accessories and, you know, maybe some more interchangeable hands. different accessories, maybe different, this guy had a bunch of gadgets in the game. I would love to see like maybe 2 of those extra rather than the trading card, but whatever. And again, the articulation is not that great. The cowl right here kind of hinders the shoulder joints a bit, and his shoulders do move out far, like if you move them to the side. I didn't show that, I'm sorry. And the, not having the double jointed elbows, that was a big bummer, but overall, it's not a deal breaker. This figure looks awesome. The paint apps, again, they're great. The sculpt is great, and he's going to look freaking awesome with the Joker, which is, again, my #1 toy from this McFarlane DC Multiverse line. So, yeah, if you like what you saw today, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come up, and I thank you guys so much for the support, especially all those who have subscribed and been watching my videos. I thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.